This exchange, a whispered conversation under a veil of shadows, reveals Kurizu's true intentions, her cold calculations laid bare like a blade. She has become a predator, her eyes fixed on Okabe and his friends, seeing them as pawns in her grand scheme. The introduction of Sian, an organization that craves the power of time itself, casts a long shadow over the narrative. The stakes are no longer mere personal drama, they are now the fate of reality itself. In a desperate attempt to shield Mayuri from an unseen horror, Okabe throws himself into the breach, his love for her a raging inferno against the encroaching darkness. This is not just protection, this is a transformation. Okabe, once a carefree eccentric, now bears the weight of responsibility, his heart forged in the fires of sacrifice. A whisper from the past echoes through time, revealing Mayuri's grief as a raw wound, her innocence clinging to hope like a flickering candle in the storm. The memory of her grandmother's absence haunts her, a constant reminder of mortality's cruel embrace. This vulnerability, this faith in impossible reunions, will be tested, shattered, rebuilt again and again. Kurizu, a master manipulator, weaves a web of deception around Mayuri, exploiting Okabe's memories like threads in a tapestry of betrayal. Her ruthlessness knows no bounds. She is a viper, striking with calculated venom to secure her own ambitions. The power struggle between Kurisu and Okabe has begun, a battle for the very soul of time itself. Okabe's protective instincts roar to life, his loyalty to Mayuri unwavering, a fortress against Kurizu's insidious machinations. He will stand guard, a shield against the darkness, even if it means facing impossible odds. A flicker of unease crosses Okabe's face, a subtle tremor in his demeanor. He senses a shift, a ripple in the fabric of reality itself. Something has changed, and he must decipher its meaning before it consumes everything. The air crackles with tension as the conference is cancelled abruptly. Okabe's insistence on everyone leaving is a desperate plea for safety, a recognition that something profoundly wrong has taken root. The world feels off-kilter, and the impending danger hangs heavy in the air. Okabe's voice cracks with a mixture of paranoia and disbelief as he questions Mayuri's whereabouts. The phone call is a siren song, drawing him deeper into a labyrinth of uncertainty. His grasp on reality weakens, threatening to shatter completely. Silence. No echoes of change. A void where the past should be. The world line remains stubbornly intact, leaving Okabe stranded in an uncharted sea of doubt. His power over time is weakened, a chilling reminder that even the greatest heroes are not immune to the whims of fate. A whisper on the wind, a flash of white against the sky. The bullet train, a harbinger of past events, casts its shadow across Okabe's present. Every journey leaves a mark, and every change ripples through time, connecting him to moments he desperately tries to forget. Okabe, consumed by fear and suspicion, turns his gaze towards Sian, a leviathan of an organization that threatens to engulf him in its web of power. He knows he cannot face them alone. He needs allies, beacons of hope in this encroaching darkness. Hope flickers and dies, crushed under the weight of uncertainty. Okabe's initial optimism crumbles like sandcastles against a rising tide. He is lost in a labyrinth of his own making, clinging to the fading light of reason. The humdrum activities of everyday life, shopping lists and pizza orders, become strangely poignant against the backdrop of time travel and existential dread. Even amidst chaos, humanity seeks solace in the mundane. The casual conversation about pizza preferences reveals a fracture in the characters' composure. Their anxieties simmer beneath the surface, their words now laced with unspoken fears and uncertainties. Silence. A pregnant pause hangs in the air, a testament to the unresolved tension and lingering questions. The narrative ends on a cliffhanger, leaving the audience breathless with anticipation for what lies ahead. Okarin learns of Mayuri's disappearance and the changed world line. This initiates his frantic search and sets off the chain of events that reveal the severity of the situation. Kurisu reveals her knowledge of Okabe's time leap and urges him to flee. This foreshadows the impending danger and Okarin's struggle against unseen forces. Okabe's instructions for Mayuri to run away highlight his growing desperation and foreshadowing of the imminent threat. The abrupt cancellation of the party and Okabe's insistence on leaving with Mayuri reveal a critical shift in his priorities. Mayuri's confusion and fear expose the emotional toll of Okabe's actions and foreshadow her potential vulnerability. The The revelation of a bomb threat and train shutdown highlights the growing external pressure and sense of urgency. Okabe's command for Mayuri to get to the subway marks a decisive turning point and signals his determination to protect her. The arrival of mysterious figures who capture Mayuri reveals the true nature of the danger and introduces a new antagonist. Okabe's vow to save Mayuri at any cost underscores his unwavering commitment and foreshadows a dangerous struggle ahead. Kurizu's intervention and plan to take Okabe away from the lab suggest a deeper conspiracy at play. Mayuri's desire for understanding and Okabe's promise to explain everything reveal the emotional depth of their relationship. The final scene with Mayuri's innocent belief and Okabe's desperate attempts to protect her highlight the tragic consequences of their actions. Okabe's realization that no matter what he does, Mayuri dies shatters his optimism and drives him to desperate measures. Like a crumbling cathedral, his faith in the power of choice collapses around him. This scene marks a turning point in Okabe's character arc, revealing his vulnerability and deepening his obsession with saving Mayuri. It's the shattering of a mask exposing the raw terror beneath. The repetition of the phrase Mayuri emphasizes the protagonist's fixation on her fate and foreshadows his future actions. It's a mantra chanted in the darkness, each word a nail hammered into the coffin of hope. This dialogue exchange reveals Okabe's denial of the concept of fate and his unwavering belief in free will. A flickering candle against the encroaching storm, he clings to this defiance with every ounce of strength. Okabe's determination to escape Akihabara and save Mayuri, despite the futility of his previous attempts, highlights his growing desperation. A lone wolf howling at the moon, he charges into the fray with nothing left to lose. The repeated message, Shining Finger, reveals a hidden connection and foreshadows future events involving time travel. A whisper on the wind, an echo from another dimension. This scene introduces the antagonist Organization FB, setting up a conflict with Okabe and his allies. A storm cloud gathers on the horizon, casting a long shadow over their dreams. The revelation of John Titor's potential involvement raises questions about the nature of time travel and its implications for Okabe. A ripple in the fabric of reality, a crack in the wall between worlds. The capture of Kurisu and Itaru by FB intensifies the conflict and raises the stakes for Okabe. A noose tightens around their hearts, a chilling premonition of what's to come. Okabe's pleas to spare Mayuri demonstrate his love and desperation, revealing a vulnerable side to his persona. A wounded lion pleading for mercy, stripped bare of its pride. The callous response of FB underlines the ruthlessness of their organization and foreshadows a tragic outcome for Okabe. A viper strikes with cold, calculated precision. Mayuri's death in this scene marks a pivotal turning point, shattering Okabe's hope and driving him to a new level of despair. The world collapses around him, swallowed by an abyss of grief. Okabe's internal struggle with grief and anger is evident in his final words, foreshadowing his descent into further darkness. A tormented soul cries out in the night, lost and broken. The scene ends on a chilling note, leaving the viewer with a sense of dread and anticipation for Okabe's future actions. A silent storm brews, pregnant with untold consequences. Okabe realizes the gravity of his actions and the potential consequences of time travel. Kurisu reveals her knowledge of Okabe's past and future self, hinting at her own connection to time travel. Kurisu directly confronts Okabe about his responsibility for Mayuri's impending death. Okabe acknowledges the ethical dilemma and existential risk associated with time travel. Okabe chooses to trust Kurisu despite the potential danger and uncertainty. Okabe's decision to save Mayuri showcases his commitment to protecting his friends. Okabe's time leap plan hinges on the creation of a specific symbol, revealing his subconscious need for validation and connection. Okabe's encounter with his future self reveals the cyclical nature of time and the weight of his decisions. Kurisu provides a profound explanation of world lines and divergence, setting the stage for Okabe's journey. Kurisu introduces John Titor, a time traveler from 2036, who offers Okabe critical information about his mission. Okabe and Kurisu learn about the existence of multiple world lines and the possibility of altering their fate. The revelation about the Gulf War, Y2K problem, and the creation of the time machine highlights key historical events influencing world lines. John Titor's arrival signifies a turning point in Okabe and Kurisu's journey as they navigate the complexities of time travel. John Titor reveals the bleak future dominated by Sian, establishing a clear antagonist and raising the stakes. A chilling prophecy hangs in the air as Titor paints a horrifying portrait of a future consumed by Sian's iron grip. This is not mere conjecture, it's a glimpse into a desolate reality where individuality is crushed and hope itself has been extinguished. The stakes have never been higher. The threads of fate begin to weave together as Titor reveals the hidden connection between O'Cabe and his future self. This bombshell casts a long shadow, hinting at a destiny intertwined with both triumph and tragedy. Who is this Ho'own Kiyuma, and what role will he play in shaping the future? The weight of a shattered world falls upon O'Cabe as Titor reveals his own transformation into a rebel fighting for freedom against Sian's tyranny. This revelation marks a turning point, pushing O'Cabe towards his destiny. Will he embrace this path and become the hero needed to rewrite history? A crucial event from the past is unearthed, revealing a historical moment that will have far-reaching consequences. This knowledge sheds light on Siaran's origins and their ruthless pursuit of power. A hidden chapter in history has been unveiled. Hope flickers as a potential solution emerges, deleting O'Cabe's message from Sian's database and altering the course of history. Will this risky gamble rewrite their destiny and lead them to a brighter future? The quest for a powerful artifact begins, the IBN 5100. This ancient device holds the key to unlocking their ultimate goal and defying the relentless march of fate. Disaster strikes as their carefully crafted plan is threatened by the malfunctioning time machine. The fragility of their situation hangs in the balance, casting a dark cloud over their hopes for a better future. O'Cabe shoulders the burden of guilt as he accepts responsibility for the time machine's malfunction. This weighs heavily on his conscience, fueling a determination to right his wrongs and prevent further tragedies. The clock is ticking as Mayuri's safety hangs in the balance. Sian's looming threat casts a shadow over O'Cabe and his companions, intensifying the urgency of their mission. A new figure enters the fray, Suzaha, bringing with her an air of mystery and intrigue. Will she become a trusted ally or a formidable adversary in the fight against San? The narrative takes a sharp turn, leaving the audience on the precipice of uncertainty. O'Cabe's next move remains shrouded in mystery, as does the ultimate fate of the future. The broken time machine stands as a stark reminder of their precarious situation. Every second counts as they race against time to avert disaster. O'Cabe embraces his role as a lab member, forging a path of resistance against Siaran's tyranny. His commitment to their cause deepens, setting him on a collision course with destiny. Sian emerges as a formidable adversary, their oppressive grip threatening to engulf the world. A struggle for freedom and justice is about to unfold. This exchange reverberates through O'Cabe's soul, his grand quest for world salvation eclipsed by a more personal crusade. The words "a mission to save Mayuri" echo like a thunderclap, marking a seismic shift in his character, a descent into the depths of unyielding love and desperation. Daru's unwavering resolve shines through, a beacon in the face of insurmountable odds. This defiant act of defiance against the labyrinthine complexities of time travel sets the stage for battles yet to be fought, victories hard won, and the unbreakable bond between them. A whisper, a flicker in the shadows. Mayuri's father becomes an enigma, his past shrouded in mystery. This revelation, like a serpent slithering into their hearts, adds another layer to O'Cabe's quest, igniting investigations and forging unexpected alliances. Daru's past unravels before them, a tapestry woven with threads of heroism and heartbreak. The revelation that he was once a leader in the resistance sends chills down their spines, hinting at a tumultuous history and foreshadowing future conflicts. O'Cabe roars, his inner turmoil exploding like a supernova. The weight of responsibility crushes him, the echoes of past failures reverberating through his being. This raw vulnerability sets the stage for his metamorphosis, a journey toward redemption. Christina enters the fray, her presence a swirling vortex of intrigue. Her connection with O'Cabe and the mysterious badge she wields promise both conflict and revelation, casting a long shadow over their already precarious reality. The air crackles with tension as Mayuri's father becomes ensnared in a web of suspicion. The looming threat of kidnapping plunges them into a maelstrom, forcing them to confront the darkness lurking beneath the surface. Suzua's heart spills forth, her affection for O'Cabe a beacon in the storm. This confession ignites a romantic subplot, reminding them of the enduring power of human connection amidst the chaos. Suzuha acknowledges the profound influence Okabe has had on her life, his impact reaching far beyond the realm of time travel. Their shared purpose and unwavering friendship solidify their bond, illuminating the path forward. Okabe discovers he is not alone in his vision for a free world. This revelation ignites hope, empowering him to forge alliances and overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. The final scene lingers, Okabe and Suzuha's connection deepening, their shared destiny unwritten. The cliffhanger leaves the audience breathless, yearning for answers and eager to witness the unfolding of their epic tale. A chill sweeps through them as Mayuri's father is implicated in a potential kidnapping. This revelation casts a long shadow, blurring the lines between good and evil and raising unsettling questions about morality. Their camaraderie shines through as they pool their resources to investigate Mayuri's father, crafting pamphlets and launching into action. This display of resourcefulness highlights their unwavering commitment to uncovering the truth. The light-hearted facade shatters, replaced by a palpable sense of urgency. The stakes are raised, the danger palpable, and the consequences of their actions feel more real than ever before. A new era dawns with the introduction of the Divergence Meter, a beacon of scientific advancement intertwined with peril. Its ability to manipulate timelines throws open a Pandora's box, reminding them that even the smallest actions can ripple through eternity. Reveals Okabe's unwavering resolve to change the future, even at the cost of personal sacrifice. A flicker in his eye, a steeling of his jaw, Okabe Rinter declares his purpose. No matter the torment, no matter the loneliness, he will rewrite destiny itself. He stands, a solitary figure against the tide of time, a silent vow echoing through the ages, "I will make it a free world," highlights Suzuha's apprehension about Okabe's imminent departure and the irreversible nature of time travel. A tear escapes her eye, a silent lament for the moments stolen by the relentless march of time. "Once you go," she whispers, her voice choked with emotion, "you can't return." The weight of his absence, a chasm threatening to swallow them both, exposes Suzuha's growing bond with Okabe and his friends, contrasting her loneliness in the past with newfound connection. A bittersweet smile graces her lips, a symphony of warmth replacing the icy solitude that once defined her. "When I first came here," she recalls, her voice trembling with emotion, "I didn't know anyone. Now, surrounded by laughter and friendship, a radiant dawn breaks over her heart," emphasizes Okabe's willingness to deceive Suzuha for her own emotional well-being, showcasing his evolving character. A flicker of uncertainty dances in his eyes, a silent battle raging within him. He chooses compassion over truth, weaving a tapestry of lies to shield her from pain. "I figured I'd show her the badge and make her fake tighter," he confesses, his voice heavy with regret. Introduces a potential conflict between Okabe's desire for freedom and Suzuha's safety, hinting at future challenges. A shadow falls upon their faces, chilling whisper of danger in the air. "Don't follow her," he warns, his voice laced with urgency. The path ahead is fraught with peril, a treacherous labyrinth woven by unseen forces. Drives the narrative forward by introducing a new character and potential antagonist, Tighter, adding layers to the plot. A cryptic name hangs in the air, a phantom looming on the horizon. "He's the one who asked you to make the pin badge," Daru whispers, his voice laced with suspicion. What kind of man was he? The mystery deepens. Reveals a hidden layer to Daru's character, showcasing his resourcefulness and willingness to help Okabe. A glint of cunning sparks in his eyes as he unravels the truth behind the fake pin badge. "Daru?" Okabe queries, his voice filled with gratitude. Daru's loyalty shines through, a beacon of light in their darkest hour, establishes the complex dynamics between Okabe, Daru, and Suzuha, highlighting their evolving relationships. A silent understanding passes between them, a tapestry woven with threads of loyalty, friendship, and unwavering support. "Daru-kun and Suzuzan look good together," Okabe remarks, his voice tinged with wistfulness. He knows this may be their last chance for shared moments. Deepens the emotional core of the episode by exploring Okabe's past and his motivations for changing the future. A haunted look crosses his face as he delves into the depths of his childhood, revealing the driving force behind his relentless pursuit. "Changing the future was my father's wish," he confesses, his voice trembling with emotion. His past serves as a crucible, forging him into a man determined to break the chains of fate. Introduces a moral dilemma about the potential consequences of time travel, raising questions about free will and destiny. A profound question hangs in the air. Did you say that? Even if he looks unhealthy and kind of dim, the very fabric of reality is tested, challenging their understanding of cause and effect. The future itself seems to teeter on a knife's edge, sets the stage for a climactic confrontation between Okabe and Saran, emphasizing the stakes involved in their struggle. A chilling warning echoes through the air, don't follow her. It's one of Seviarin's traps. The game is on, and the world hangs in the balance. Highlights Okabe's growth as a leader, taking responsibility for his actions and inspiring his friends to face the future. His voice rings out with unwavering conviction, I'll make it a free world. The weight of the mission rests upon his shoulders, yet he stands tall, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Creates a sense of urgency and impending loss as Suzuo prepares to leave Okabe and potentially never return. Time is against them, a relentless current pulling them apart. Once you go, she whispers, her voice choked with emotion, you can't return. The pain of separation hangs heavy in the air, reveals the depth of Suzuha's feelings for Okabe and her longing for a future with him. Tears well up in her eyes as she struggles to contain her emotions. Do you regret the memories we've made? She asks, her voice trembling. The unspoken question hangs heavy, will their paths ever cross again? Underscores the profound impact Okabe has had on his friends and the importance of their shared journey. A wave of bittersweet nostalgia washes over them as they reflect on their time together. I'm really happy that I could come here, that I could spend time with you guys, Suzuo confesses, her voice filled with gratitude. Their bond transcends time itself, reveals Suzuo's desperate attempt to fix the past and the weight of her failure, marks a turning point in Okabe's understanding of Suzuo's motivations and reveals the tragic consequences of her time travel. Highlights Okabe's guilt and his potential to change the past, exposes the emotional toll of Suzuo's loss on Okabe and his willingness to defy time for redemption, reveals Okabe's acceptance of the potential consequences and his unwavering desire to save Mayuri, demonstrates Okabe's lingering connection to Suzuha and her impact on his life, explores the complex relationship between Suzuha and Okabe through the lens of shared memories and unspoken feelings, reveals a poignant aspect of Suzuho's character, her obsession with changing the future and finding meaning in her actions, establishes a sense of mystery surrounding Suzuho's past and the true nature of her relationship with Okabe, highlights the emotional weight of Suzuha's sacrifice and the profound impact she had on Okabe's life, illustrates Suzuha's belief in the interconnectedness of human life and her desire to leave a positive legacy, deepens the emotional connection between Okabe and Suzuha through shared memories of her kindness and compassion, reveals the depth of Okabe's feelings for Suzuha and his desire to honor her memory, emphasizes the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. Okabe discovers the devastating truth about Mayuri's fate. This revelation shatters his sense of reality and fuels his relentless pursuit to save her, setting the stage for his future actions. A chilling whisper cuts through Okabe's world, a conversation hinting at alternate realities, shifting timelines, and the unimaginable power hidden within his grasp. This cryptic message becomes the seed of obsession, planting itself deep within his soul. The veil begins to lift, revealing a terrifying truth, a labyrinth of worlds, each diverging from the last, guided by an invisible force known as the Alpha Attractor Field. Okabe's journey takes a perilous turn into the unknown. A flicker of recognition, a ghost of memory, Okabe possesses an extraordinary gift, the ability to remember fragments of past realities. This knowledge becomes his compass, guiding him through the treacherous currents of time. Driven by an unshakable devotion, Okabe makes a daring gamble, a complete erasure of his past actions, risking everything to rewrite fate and snatch Mayuri from the jaws of oblivion. A sinister undercurrent swirls beneath the surface. Ferris emerges, an enigmatic figure with secrets hidden behind her facade, drawing Okabe into a web of intrigue and unfathomable connections. A new threat looms, the Viral attackers, ruthless cybernetic specters who prey on the vulnerable, unleashing chaos upon the digital realm. Ferris stands shrouded in ambiguity, her past erased, a single question echoing in the silence. What truth lies behind her denial, and what role will it play in Okabe's desperate quest? With a knowing smirk, Okabe utters the words that bind him to this reality, hypothetically speaking, a chilling testament to the weight of his discoveries and the precipice upon which he stands. The seed of collaboration takes root as Okabe and Daru join forces, their minds converging to unravel the mysteries of the universe and forge a path through the labyrinthine corridors of time. A new frontier beckons, the realm beyond time itself, where dimensions collide and possibilities converge. Okabe stands on the threshold of the unknown, his destiny entwined with the enigmatic dimensional transport machine. The weight of their actions presses down upon them. Every alteration to the past ripples through time, threatening to unravel the delicate fabric of reality. Okabe's unwavering resolve is tested as he confronts the terrifying consequences of his choices. Fueled by an unyielding love for Mayuri, Okabe embarks on a perilous odyssey through the corridors of time. His journey is fraught with danger, sacrifice, and agonizing choices, but his determination to save her remains steadfast. The tension escalates as Okabe and his lab partners clash over the implications of their discoveries. Doubt creeps in, friendships are tested, and the weight of responsibility threatens to consume them. A shadowy force stirs within the digital realm, the darkness force, wielding unimaginable power, and the viral attackers, its ruthless enforcers. Okabe finds himself caught in a battle for control over the very fabric of reality, reveals Kiyuma's deep emotional vulnerability. He confesses his love for Mayuri, acknowledging her importance beyond friendship, exposes the weight of Kiyuma's past actions and their ripple effect on the present. His desire to undo a demail highlights his guilt and fear, introduces a pivotal plot point: Mayuri's life is in danger due to a previous demail. This raises the stakes and creates urgency. Kiyuma confronts the consequences of his actions, revealing his internal conflict between personal happiness and saving Mayuri, establishes Rumiho's unwavering trust and dependence on Kiyuma, highlighting their bond. Ferris reveals the traumatic event that shaped her past and highlights the emotional complexity of their relationship. The revelation of Mayuri's past trauma adds a new layer to her character and deepens the emotional impact of the story. Introduces the concept of multiple world lines, demonstrating the complexity and interconnectedness of time travel. Kiyuma grapples with the implications of his actions and their consequences for both himself and Mayuri. Ferris displays unwavering loyalty to Kiyuma despite the uncertainty and potential dangers ahead. Reveals the extent of Mayuri's devotion to Kiyuma and her willingness to sacrifice for him. Highlights the cyclical nature of time travel and the possibility of rewriting history. Introduces a new mystery surrounding the IBN 5100 and its connection to the unfolding events. Presents a final cliffhanger, leaving viewers with unanswered questions and anticipation for the next episode. This is more than just words. A simple request, seemingly innocuous, becomes a seismic shift in their world. Rukiko lays bare her heart, revealing a yearning for something deeper, a connection that transcends the label of just a guy. Her vulnerability, raw and exposed, hangs heavy in the air, leaving Okabe to grapple with the weight of her unspoken plea. Okabe stands at a crossroads. A storm rages within him, the pull of science, his unwavering pursuit of knowledge, clashing with the unfamiliar tide of emotions swirling around him. Can he, should he, surrender to this burgeoning tenderness? His reluctance speaks volumes, a chilling whisper hinting at the chasm that separates love from logic. A reluctant hero steps into uncharted territory. Okabe, the enigmatic scientist who prizes reason above all else, bends to an unfamiliar will. A spark of defiance ignites within him, a fleeting rebellion against his own rigid convictions. This pretend romance becomes a crucible, forging a path towards self-discovery. Shadows dance in the corners of their world. Kiyuma's knowing gaze betrays a hidden awareness. He senses the shift, the subtle tremor, in Okabe's normally stoic demeanor. This exchange unveils a layer of complexity in their bond, hinting at a shared understanding that transcends words. Light-hearted jabs pierce the tension. Daru's playful teasing serves as a balm, momentarily easing the weight of Okabe's internal struggle. His comedic intervention adds a layer of absurdity to this unfolding drama, reminding us that even in the midst of emotional turmoil, laughter can find its way through. The battle rages within. Okabe's quest for scientific perfection collides head-on with the burgeoning warmth in his heart. His desire to unlock the mysteries of the universe clashes with the newfound yearning for connection, painting a poignant portrait of a man torn between two worlds. Vulnerability laid bare. Rukako's confession echoes like a whispered prayer, a testament to the power of love. Her words paint a vivid picture of her devotion, revealing the depths of her affection and leaving Okabe stunned by the sheer force of her emotions. Innocence amidst turmoil. Mayuri's innocent perspective offers a stark contrast to Okabe's complex emotional landscape. Her carefree acceptance serves as a reminder that sometimes the simplest truths hold the most profound weight. A voice of reason in the chaos. Daru steps up as an unlikely confidant, offering his unconventional wisdom and wry humor to navigate Okabe's turbulent journey. His presence provides a much-needed anchor amidst the swirling emotions. A ticking clock hangs over their connection. Rukako's request casts a long shadow of uncertainty. Is this fleeting moment a prelude to something more profound, or will it fade away like a whispered dream? Logic against love. Okabe's dismissive response reveals his deep-seated resistance to vulnerability. His focus on logic and reason serves as a shield against the encroaching tide of emotions. The heart begins to crack. Okabe's initial reluctance crumbles under Rukako's unwavering gaze. He is forced to confront his feelings, to acknowledge the pull of something he desperately tries to deny. A fragile hope blossoms. In this seemingly insignificant pact, a seed of something profound is planted. Okabe and Rukako embark on a journey that promises to challenge their perceptions and ultimately reveal the true depths of their connection. Laughter cuts through the tension. Daru's playful humor reminds us that even amidst the weighty drama, there is room for light-hearted moments of joy and camaraderie. Okabe's flippant dismissal of love and commitment in response to Mayuri's inquiry reveals his emotional detachment, setting the stage for later character development. Okabe's unexpected willingness to go on a date with Mayuri signals a shift in his priorities and reveals his subconscious desire for connection despite his self-imposed isolation. Okabe's insistence on his virginity and lack of experience with dating highlights his disconnect from normalcy and foreshadows the emotional turmoil he will face later. Daru's practical advice and insistence on preparation for the date reveals his genuine concern for Okabe's well-being and underscores the importance of this occasion. Okabe's awkwardness and clumsiness on the date demonstrate his inexperience with social interactions and highlight the challenges he faces outside his comfort zone. Mayuri's genuine happiness and appreciation for Okabe's company reveal her underlying affection for him and create a poignant contrast to his self-doubt. Okabe's realization that he enjoys spending time with Mayuri as her boyfriend marks a significant turning point in his emotional development. Ruka's revelation about her feelings for Okabe and her desire to remain a girl highlights the complex emotional stakes of their relationship. Okabe's struggle with remembering and reconciling his feelings for Ruka in both her male and female forms reveals the depth of their bond and the challenges they face. Ruka's decision to prioritize Okabe's feelings over her own desires demonstrates her selfless nature and the profound impact he has on her life. Okabe's growing awareness of Ruka's feelings and his own internal conflict create a powerful emotional climax that sets the stage for further character development. Okabe's direct question about Ruka's feelings for him signifies a significant step forward in their relationship and opens the door for potential romantic development. The episode ends with unresolved tension and anticipation. Ruka contemplates Okabe's question, leaving viewers eager to see how their relationship will evolve. The final scene establishes the ongoing theme of communication and self-discovery as Okabe continues to grapple with his feelings and his place in the world. A veil is torn away, revealing a bleak future for Okabe. His access to information is severed, leaving him adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Kurizu's chilling warning about Mayuri echoes like a death knell, foreshadowing a tragedy that looms over all future endeavors. Desperation claws at Okabe's soul. Driven to the brink by the imminence of loss, he grasps at any lifeline. A reckless plan unfolds to twist the very fabric of time through a message sent from Mocha's phone. His love for Mayuri burns with an intensity that compels him to defy fate, even if it means venturing into uncharted and perilous territory. Time itself becomes a treacherous labyrinth, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare Okabe. The concept of world lines, divergent realities woven through the tapestry of existence, is unveiled, revealing the intricate dance between cause and effect. A deadline, a specific point in this reality's timeline, must be found, or all will unravel. A beacon of unwavering faith shines within Okabe. He believes in his ability to save Mayuri, clinging to the conviction that her safety rests upon his shoulders. No matter the obstacles, no matter the cost, he will fulfill this sacred responsibility. The burden of time weighs heavily upon Okabe's soul. His quest to save Mayuri has pushed him to the brink, isolating him in a whirlwind of fear and doubt. He clings to Kariza's support, seeking solace in the knowledge that he is not alone in this perilous journey. A shadow falls upon Okabe's mission, threatening to extinguish his hopes. The unexpected death of Moika casts a pall over his meticulously crafted plan, introducing a wrenching new reality into the equation. The gravity of Okabe's actions sinks in, each alteration to the past reverberates through time, threatening to unravel the delicate balance of existence. The consequences of his choices weigh heavily on his conscience. Time itself becomes a tormentor, amplifying Okabe's anguish. The desperation to save Mayuri clashes with the haunting memory of past failures, revealing a broken man teetering on the edge of despair. The very essence of time becomes fluid and unpredictable. Every ripple in the fabric of reality sends shockwaves throughout existence. Okabe finds himself adrift in an ocean of uncertainty, where even the smallest actions can unleash unforeseen consequences. A guiding light emerges from the darkness, Kurisu, possessing knowledge of the future and an unwavering commitment to aiding Okabe. Her cryptic warnings about Mayuri's fate serve as a compass, guiding him through this treacherous labyrinth. The key to altering destiny is revealed D-mails, messages sent through time capable of reshaping events. Okabe harnesses this power, hoping to rewrite Mayuri's fate and etch a new path forward. The unbreakable bond between Okabe and Mayuri shines through, illuminating his every action. His determination to protect her stems from a love so profound that it fuels his journey into the heart of time itself. Okabe's sanity teeters on the brink as paranoia and fear grip him. The weight of his mission threatens to consume him, pushing him deeper into a state of emotional turmoil. Torn between love and consequence, Okabe makes a fateful decision. He is willing to sacrifice everything, to risk the very fabric of reality itself, in order to save Mayuri from her impending fate. Kurisu stands as a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, offering Okabe unwavering support and guidance. Her presence serves as a reminder that he is not alone in his struggle against time itself. Okabe's desperation to prevent Mocha's death echoes through his very soul. The stakes have climbed, a mountain of despair looming before him, and he swears an oath to Mayuri, vowing to defy the cruel hand of fate. Kurizu's voice cracks with urgency, a chilling countdown echoing through the air. The clock is relentless, ticking away towards oblivion. Okabe reels, his mind shattered by the revelation. His composure crumbles like ancient ruins, consumed by a maelstrom of disbelief and confusion. A malevolent presence, shrouded in mystery, seeps into the narrative. FB, a phantom manipulator, casts a long shadow over Mocha, igniting a fiery conflict between Okabe and this insidious force. The D-mail fails, its power rendered useless against the cruel grip of fate. Okabe's hope falters, his desperation reaching a fever pitch as he witnesses the futility of his struggle. Mocha stands revealed, a fragile soul entangled in FB's web. A puppet dancing to a sinister tune. She is a victim of manipulation, her innocence cruelly stolen. Okabe delves into the depths of darkness, employing psychological warfare to pry open Mocha's secrets. The lines blur between hero and villain, raising moral questions that echo through his very being. The connection between Mocha and the IBN 5100 sends shockwaves through Okabe's world, unveiling a deeper conspiracy, a labyrinthine web spun by FB. Okabe stands defiant, his unwavering loyalty to Mayuri burning brighter than ever. He vows to defy the world, to wage war against fate itself to save her. The clock keeps ticking, and Okabe finds himself trapped in a relentless cycle of time travel. His struggle to prevent Mocha's death intensifies with each agonizing loop. Despair gnaws at Okabe's soul, the weight of his burden crushing him. He grapples with the terrifying possibility that he might be powerless to save Mayuri. A chilling prophecy unfolds, a specific location, an item etched into the fabric of fate. The coin locker in front of Deburu and the IBN 5100, their significance hangs heavy in the air. The episode fades to black, leaving viewers breathless and on the edge of their seats. Okebi's final words hang in the air, a haunting echo promising a storm of drama yet to come. Okebi's heart sinks as he realizes the puppet master behind Mocha's actions, FB. A cold fury ignites within him, a vow etched in stone. He will stake out the IBN 5100, confronting the unseen enemy head-on. His strategy shifts, abandoning the ethereal realm of D-mails for a direct assault on the heart of darkness. A chilling silence hangs between Okebi and Mayuri, a chasm carved by his obsession. Her words pierce him like shards of ices. They've become strangers, their once unbreakable bond frayed by his relentless pursuit of time travel. A haunting realization dawns. He's lost something precious in his desperate bid to save it. Despair claws its way into Okebi's soul as the weight of his responsibility crushes him. He stares at the locked locker, a symbol of his impotence. Without the IBN 5100, Mayuri remains in peril. This isn't just about saving the world, it's about saving the one person who truly understands him. Doru's blunt words cut through the fog of Okebi's delusion. The truth is a bitter pill. He's trapped in a cycle of futility, his actions merely ripples on the surface of an unyielding reality. Change isn't about rewriting time, it's about confronting the source. Driven to the brink of desperation, Okebi reaches out to Faris, a chaotic wildcard whose unpredictable nature could be his salvation. He knows this alliance is unorthodox, even dangerous, but hope whispers through the madness. Any path leading closer to FB is worth taking. Mocha, a ghost trapped within her own body, utters the chilling words of her masters. Her obedience is absolute, her will shattered by FB's control. She's not a pawn, she's a living sacrifice on an altar of power. Okebi's love for Mayuri burns brighter than ever, fueled by the knowledge that even the impossible can be overcome. He will defy fate, tear down walls of reality itself, anything to ensure her safety. The revelation strikes like a thunderbolt. FB isn't just a phantom, they are the architects of Xi'an, their influence reaching into the heart of the organization. Okebi faces not just an enemy, but a monstrous leviathan, its tentacles woven through every facet of power. The coin locker stands as a silent sentinel, holding within it both hope and despair. Will Okebi find salvation within its metal shell, or will it become his tomb, sealing him in an eternal struggle against fate? Mayuri's innocent concern is a beacon of normalcy amidst the chaos. Her casual tone masks a deeper worry, a silent plea for Okebi to return from the brink of madness. The looming rent increase adds another layer of pressure to Okebi's already precarious situation. He is trapped in a web spun by desperation, with every thread pulling him closer to the abyss. Faris's willingness to speak with Okebi reveals a hidden depth beneath her eccentric facade, a flicker of understanding that could blossom into an unlikely alliance. A glimmer of hope ignites within Okebi as he discovers the IBN 5100 is hidden in a coin locker. This tangible clue reignites his resolve, offering a path forward through the labyrinth of time and fate. Mocha's words echo with the chilling reality of FB's control. Okebi realizes that his battle isn't just against a faceless organization, it's against forces that twist and manipulate even the closest to him. Okebi grapples with the overwhelming weight of his situation, desperately searching for answers in a world where time itself seems to bend and break around him. He knows that his actions have consequences, but can he find the strength to navigate this treacherous path? A chill runs down Okebi's spine. He glimpses the abyss, a world devoid of Mayuri's laughter, her vibrant spirit extinguished. The weight of his responsibility crashes upon him like an avalanche. His actions, once seemingly trivial, now hold the power to rewrite reality itself, to erase the very fabric of their existence. A lightning bolt strikes through Okebi's mind. His investigation takes an abrupt turn. The tangled threads unravel, revealing a sinister truth. Xi'an, the shadowy organization, lurks behind the curtain. He sees his nemesis for what it truly is, a leviathan poised to devour their world. Mayuri's smile masks a growing fear, a tremor in the heart of her cheerfulness. Okebi senses the darkness creeping into their corner, yet he clings to his facade of control, a desperate attempt to shield them both from the encroaching storm. The ground beneath Okebi crumbles. His understanding of FB shatters, revealing a grotesque puppet show orchestrated by Sian. A chilling realization dawns. He is caught in a web of deceit, spun with the threads of manipulation and betrayal. Okabe's naivety fades into the harsh reality of their situation. His eyes are open to the cruel machinations of the world, revealing a tapestry woven with darkness and despair. He is no longer the carefree inventor. He is a soldier in a war against unseen forces. A viper strikes, injecting venom into the heart of their struggle. FB's confession is a chilling whisper, a testament to their ruthlessness and willingness to sacrifice anyone in their path. Okabe feels the cold grip of fear tighten around his throat. The truth unravels, revealing a monstrous figure lurking behind the veil. Okabe's understanding shifts, a seismic tremor that shakes his foundation. He faces the daunting realization FB is not an isolated entity. It is a monster with tentacles reaching into every corner of their world. FB's manipulation casts a long shadow, revealing a history stained with darkness and exploitation. Okabe hears whispers of innocence stolen, lives broken, all under the guise of power and control. The world he thought he knew dissolves into a swirling vortex of deceit. Okabe stands resolute, his heart heavy with the burden of their fate. He chooses to confront FB, even knowing the perilous depths of their labyrinth. His resolve is forged in the crucible of despair, fueled by an unwavering belief in the possibility of saving Mayuri and rewriting their destiny. Okabe wrestles with a moral dilemma, a battle between love and sacrifice. The weight of his choices presses down on him, threatening to suffocate his spirit. He seeks solace in his connection with Mayuri, clinging to the hope that their bond can withstand the onslaught of darkness. A flicker of hope ignites within Okabe. He accepts his responsibility for the world line, vowing to use his knowledge to forge a brighter future. He is no longer just an inventor. He is a shepherd, guiding their world towards redemption. Mayuri's fate hangs in the balance, a shadow cast over Okabe's mission. Despite his unwavering determination, doubt creeps into his heart. The possibility of losing her forever is a wound that refuses to heal, a constant reminder of the fragility of their existence. Okabe grapples with the cruel realities of time travel, wrestling with the bittersweet nature of hope and despair. He yearns for a happy ending, but the weight of their struggles threatens to crush his spirit. His journey becomes a testament to the human will to endure, to fight, to hold on to the flickering flame of optimism even in the face of unimaginable darkness. Kurizu's heart aches with unspoken feelings for Okabe, her emotions a tangled web of love and concern. She grapples with the complexities of their situation, striving to maintain a sense of logic while acknowledging the undeniable power of human connection. Her strength lies in her intellect, but even her brilliant mind cannot escape the turmoil that surrounds them. Okabe, consumed by anguish, rejects the established path of rewriting fate. A rebellion ignites within him, a desperate vow to save Mayuri without sacrificing the very fabric of time itself. A palpable dread grips Okabe's heart, each ticking second a hammer blow against his resolve. Time is a relentless enemy, and he feels its icy fingers closing in. Okabe shrouds himself in secrecy, his silence a deafening roar of unspoken terror. His friends, sensing the chasm growing between them, are left grasping at fragments of truth. Kurisu, her intuition sharp as a blade, pierces through Okabe's carefully constructed facade. She sees the storm raging within him, the burden crushing his soul. Unaware of the impending darkness, Mayuri dances in a world bathed in innocence. Her light-hearted joy stands in stark contrast to Okabe's desperate fight against fate. Okabe, torn between his love for Mayuri and the weight of responsibility, wrestles with an agonizing choice. His every action carries the potential to unravel the delicate threads of reality. Mayuri's radiant spirit shines brightly, oblivious to the storm brewing in Okabe's heart. In her eyes, there is only joy and a simple desire for shared moments. The air crackles with tension, a stark contrast to the vibrant energy of Komama. Okabe's inner turmoil echoes through the bustling crowd, a silent symphony of despair. A radical shift erupts within Okabe, shattering the confines of his previous beliefs. He dares to forge a new path, one fraught with danger but offering a glimmer of hope. Okabe's enigmatic plan hangs heavy in the air, a puzzle shrouded in mystery. Intrigue takes root, promising a future filled with both peril and unexpected revelations. Mayuri's carefree laughter juxtaposes Okabe's inner turmoil, highlighting the tragic gulf that threatens to consume them both. Kurisu senses the profound shift within Okabe, recognizing the burden he carries. Her concern deepens, her desire to understand and help growing stronger with each passing moment. Okabe's strained interactions with his friends reveal a growing isolation. The weight of his secret threatens to sever the bonds that once held them together. The fragility of life hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the devastating power of fate. The characters navigate a world where happiness and sorrow exist in a precarious balance. A tremor runs through Mayushi. Her youthful smile falters, replaced by a veil of worry. She senses the burden weighing down Okarin's soul, the invisible chains binding him to sorrow. Her words are a desperate plea, a fragile thread reaching out to pull him back from the abyss. Okarin, the once audacious Hoen Kyuma, crumbles before our eyes. The confidence that fueled his persona melts away like ice in a furnace. His voice cracks as he whispers the bitter truth: his grand illusions are shattered, leaving behind only the weight of his own despair. Kurisu, her heart pierced by Okarin's pain, reaches out with a hand of compassion. She sees the tears he tries to hide, the struggle etched upon his face. Her words are a beacon in the darkness, an urgent plea for him to share his burden. Mayuri's innocent laughter rings hollow in the face of Okarin's torment. She remains blissfully unaware of the darkness that consumes him, her cheerful disposition a jarring contrast to his inner turmoil. This chasm between them underscores the tragic weight of his secret pain. Mayuri's nightmares echo with a chilling premonition. She is haunted by visions of her own demise, each dream a terrifying glimpse into a potential future. These whispers from the darkness foreshadow a tragedy that hangs heavy over the story. A flashback to their innocent past reveals Mayuri's trusting nature, untouched by the shadows that now plague Okarin. Their early friendship shines with warmth and purity, a stark reminder of how far they have both strayed from this idyllic beginning. Kurisu confronts Okarin with the undeniable truth: his emotional turmoil is a wound that refuses to heal. She forces him to acknowledge the darkness that consumes him, demanding he confront the reality of his pain. Amidst the mounting tension, Mayuri clings to a sliver of normalcy, her desire for a simple Yupa gachapon. This innocent longing stands in stark contrast to the darkness surrounding them, reminding us that even amidst tragedy, there is still room for fleeting moments of joy. Daru's concern for Okarin echoes the ripple effect of his actions. His friends are caught in the crossfire, their bonds tested by the weight of his emotional burden. Mayuri's unwavering loyalty shines through her dedication to Komama. She sacrifices her time and energy for Okarin, seeking solace in their shared experiences. Her actions reveal a profound love that defies the darkness closing in around them. Mayuri's sacrifice, a bullet striking her frail form, shatters the fragile peace. This pivotal moment marks the beginning of Okarin's descent into despair, his world collapsing around him. Even in her final moments, Mayuri clings to faith and love. Her whispered words reveal a heart untouched by fear, offering Okarin solace in the face of unimaginable loss. Okarin's world crumbles before his very eyes. His emotional walls crumble, revealing a man consumed by grief and despair. His words are fragmented, whispers lost in the storm of his own pain. Mayuri's innocent attempts at comfort highlight the gulf between their realities. She seeks to mend his broken spirit, oblivious to the depths of his despair. Her words are a testament to her unwavering hope, even as darkness threatens to consume them all. Rintaru, consumed by guilt and grief, finally cracks. Kurisu's desperate plea pierces through his armor of detachment, revealing the tempestuous ocean of love and commitment swirling beneath. His heart, once hardened by repeated tragedies, beats with a renewed intensity as he vows to save Mayuri no matter the cost. Okabe stands on the precipice of emotional oblivion. The weight of countless time leaps crushes his spirit, leaving him numb and hollow. His eyes reflect a haunted past, a graveyard of shattered hopes and broken promises. He is adrift in a sea of despair, desperately clinging to sanity's fading light. Kurisu, witnessing Oba's descent into darkness, rallies with a fierce urgency. Her voice cracks with a mix of fear and sorrow as she pleads with him to reclaim his humanity. Her words are daggers aimed at his soul, piercing the fog of detachment and reminding him of the fragile beauty he risks losing forever. A flicker of resolve ignites within Okabe. The gravity of his emotional state slams into him with the force of a supernova, shattering his apathy. He reaffirms his devotion to Mayuri, embracing the unbearable burden of responsibility and vowing to fight even if it means sacrificing himself on the altar of her salvation. Okabe confronts the spectre of his failures, each repetition a searing brand on his soul. The faces of lost friends. Fleeting moments of joy turn to ash. They haunt him, a chorus of lament echoing through the chambers of his broken heart. He understands now the true weight of his burden, a sorrow too vast for any mortal to bear. Karizu's revelation shatters the isolation that has enveloped Okabe. A fragile bridge of shared memories spans the chasm between them, forging a bond forged in fire and sorrow. Their experiences, once burdens carried alone, now become threads woven into a tapestry of resilience, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. Okabe stares into the abyss, unafraid. The pain of losing Mayuri again threatens to consume him, but his love burns brighter than ever. He embraces the agony, knowing that every tear shed is a testament to his devotion, a vow etched in the language of heartbreak. Karizu, witnessing Okabe's unwavering spirit, feels a pang of sorrow. The toll on his soul runs deep, leaving him vulnerable and fragile. She sees the ghost of a man lost in the shadows, struggling to maintain his humanity amidst the relentless onslaught of tragedy. Okabe stands defiant. His determination roars like thunder, echoing through the desolate landscape of their world. He dares to defy fate itself, clinging to a sliver of hope in the face of insurmountable odds. His love for Mayuri fuels his resolve, transforming despair into an unyielding will to survive. Karizu's voice cracks with fear. The weight of their mission threatens to crush Okabe's spirit, leading him further down the path of self-destruction. She pleads with him to find another way, desperate to save him from succumbing to the darkness that envelops them both. Okabe accepts his fate. The weight of his choices crushes him, forcing him to choose between his own survival and Mayuri's life. He steps onto a path paved with sacrifice, knowing full well the price he must pay for her salvation. Karizu reaches out, desperate to pull Okabe back from the precipice. She pleads with him to choose another path, fueled by a deep love and a fervent belief that there must be an alternative solution. A spark of recognition ignites in Karizu's eyes. The fragments of shared memories resurface, weaving a tapestry of their intertwined fates. The pain and sorrow they have endured together bind them closer, reminding her that even amidst the darkness, hope flickers within. Karizu sees Okabe drowning in a sea of despair, driven by a love that knows no bounds. She reaches out with a desperate plea. Her words are tinged with both concern and a haunting sense of inevitability as she tries to pull him back from the abyss. Okabe's desperate plea to Karizu reveals the depth of his emotional dependence on her and underscores the fragility of their bond. This exchange marks a turning point in Okabe's journey, revealing his willingness to sacrifice everything for Karizu and foreshadowing his ultimate decision. Okabe's reflection on Karizu highlights his profound admiration and affection for her, showcasing a vulnerability that contrasts with his usual eccentric persona. This moment signifies Okabe's emotional dependence on Karizu, illustrating the depth of his feelings and her profound impact on him. Karizu's declaration exposes her acceptance of her fate and highlights the emotional toll their journey has taken on both characters. Okabe's desperation to understand the concept of world lines underscores his fear and uncertainty about Karizu's fate. This exchange reveals Karizu's unwavering optimism and her belief in the enduring nature of their connection despite potential changes to reality. Okabe's realization of his feelings for Karizu marks a significant turning point in their relationship, shifting from friendship to romantic love. Karizu's hesitant response, coupled with the physical intimacy of their kiss, suggests a reciprocal feeling but leaves the full extent of her emotions ambiguous. This exchange reveals Okabe's profound determination to cherish their memories and his unwavering commitment to Karizu. Okabe's farewell to Karizu marks the emotional climax of the episode and highlights the bittersweet nature of their parting. Okabe's final decision to destroy the phone microwave reflects his acceptance of his past and his commitment to a future without repeating past mistakes. Suzuho's arrival from the future introduces a new layer of complexity to the narrative and sets the stage for further exploration of time travel paradoxes. Turning point. Like an epic hero shedding his past identity, Okabe stands at the precipice of transformation. He abandons the eccentric facade Okabe Rintaru, the mad scientist consumed by delusion. Now, he embraces a new destiny, a time traveler bound to a sacred mission saving Kurisu. Plot revelation: the veil lifts, revealing a cosmos beyond comprehension. Multiple worlds, each a tapestry woven with choices and consequences. This is the breathtaking truth revealed through Okabe's journey. He walks among these shattered timelines, a lone traveler grappling with the gravity of time travel paradoxes. Character motivation. Love's fiery crucible burns within Okabe, forging his resolve. His devotion to Kurisu transcends mere affection. It is a life-altering force that drives him to defy the boundaries of reality itself. He will risk everything, traverse countless timelines, to save her. Emotional turning point. The scars of time travel etch themselves onto Okabe's soul. A newfound maturity bleeds into his gaze, a hint of the burden he carries. His journey has transformed him, leaving behind echoes of the man he once was. Narrative progression. A bond forms in the crucible of shared purpose. Miyoshi stands beside Okabe, her innocence a beacon against the darkness, her unwavering faith a testament to his cause. Shift in perspective. Okabe's heart, once hardened by detachment, begins to thaw. The indifference towards the fate of billions slowly melts away, revealing the human cost hidden within his actions. New ally. A figure emerges from the shadows, a potential ally forged by destiny. Suzuha Main enters the fray, her connection to Okabe's mission a whisper of the tangled web yet to unfold. World building. The fabric of reality begins to unravel before our eyes. Time paradoxes loom like specters, threatening to devour alternate worlds, forcing Okabe and his allies to navigate a treacherous landscape. Intrigue. A cryptic message hangs in the air, echoing through the corridors of time. The Steins Gate, a gateway to another world, whispers promises and dangers, beckoning Okabe deeper into this intricate enigma. Character interaction. In a tense dialogue, Okabe and Suzuha unveil their shared goal to avert the catastrophic events of World War C. Their connection deepens as they grapple with the weight of their mission. Plot advancement. A glimmer of hope emerges in the darkness. Kurisu's death can be prevented. This revelation sets the stage for an epic struggle, a race against time to rewrite destiny. Confrontation. The truth about time travel's ramifications begins to dawn on Okabe, casting long shadows over his choices. He faces a reckoning with the consequences of his actions, his resolve tested by the weight of reality. Character development. The walls around Okabe's past crumble, revealing his vulnerability. He struggles to confront the pain of his experiences, haunted by memories he tries desperately to bury. Heightened tension. The clock ticks relentlessly toward July 28th, the fateful day that hangs in the balance. Kurisu's life hangs by a thread, every second a precious jewel in a tapestry woven with destiny. Cliffhanger. The stage is set for a heart-stopping climax as Okabe and Suzuha arrive at the scene of Kurisu's attack. Will they be in time to rewrite fate, or will tragedy engulf them? Kurisu reveals her connection to her father, Professor Nakabochi, and his rejection of her work. Nakabochi admits his role in Kurisu's emotional distress and how he stole her ideas. Nakabochi's cruelty culminates in him threatening Okarin and Mayuri. The realization of Nakabochi's mental instability and his intent to harm Okarin. The shocking revelation of Kurisu's murder at the hands of her own father. Okarin's despair and guilt after witnessing Kurisu's death, driving him further into the rabbit hole of time travel. The message from future Okabe sets the stage for a new plan to save Kurisu and alter the world line. Future Okabe reveals the existence of a plan called Operation Scold, designed to save Kurisu without changing the past. The introduction of Steins Gate, a specific world line Okabe desires to reach by altering the present. Future Okabe emphasizes the importance of deceiving past self and manipulating perception to achieve Steins Gate. Okarin embraces his identity as Hoin Kayuma, a mad scientist determined to save Kurisu and achieve Steins Gate. The episode concludes with Okabe reaffirming his commitment to saving Kurisu and achieving Steins Gate, setting the stage for further time travel escapades. The revelation of Nakabaki's involvement in a larger conspiracy and his potential influence on future events. Future Okabe's message foreshadows the dire consequences of the time machine research and the global implications of Steins Gate. Okabe, his voice dripping with chilling conviction, lays bare his true intentions. The air crackles with the transformation of a delusional inventor into a ruthless mastermind, Hyoin Kiyuma, who will bend time and reality to his will. This is no mere shift, it's a tectonic rupture in Okabe's soul. Okabe, eyes blazing with unwavering resolve, vows to alter the very fabric of reality. He stands on the precipice of an agonizing choice, change the world line at the cost of his own existence. A sacrifice so profound it echoes through the annals of time. The chilling blueprint of Operation Scold is unveiled, a tangible testament to Okabe's desperation. His decision to substitute Makis Kuriza's blood with the Silume saber, a gamble that chills the very marrow, reveals the depths of his resolve to rewrite destiny. Mayushi's voice, trembling with bittersweet nostalgia, paints a portrait of Kuriza's profound influence on Okabe. A poignant flashback, like a wisp of smoke from a fading memory, foreshadows Mayushi's understanding of Kuriza's ultimate sacrifice. Mayushi's words cut through the silence like a shard of glass, revealing the true weight of Kuriza's actions. Her revelation underscores the profound depth of Kurizu's sacrifice, fueling Okabe's burning determination to honor her memory. Okabe's voice, thick with emotion, proclaims his love for Kurizu. A poignant moment of vulnerability amidst the chaos, revealing the emotional core that drives him through the labyrinthine complexities of time travel. Mayuri's insistent plea echoes through the chambers of Okabe's heart, a reminder of their unbreakable bond. Her unwavering faith in him underscores the profound impact their shared experiences have forged. Okabe, facing the ghosts of his past, symbolically confronts a future tragedy with the placement of the Metal Looper. This chilling act reveals the cyclical nature of time travel and Okabe's desperate desire to break free from its relentless grip. Okabe encounters a Kurisu who appears lost and confused, casting a long shadow of uncertainty over Operation Scold. This chilling interaction reveals the treacherous path ahead, where altering the past could unleash unforeseen consequences. Kurisu realizes Okabe's true intentions and confronts him. Okabe reveals his true identity and his mission. The confrontation between Okabe and Nakabaki escalates, resulting in a deadly struggle. Nakabaki's death becomes a turning point, solidifying Okabe's role as a manipulator of fate. Okabe asserts his control over the situation, demonstrating a chilling detachment from human life. Okabe expresses his determination to save Kurisu, revealing his deep affection for her. Okabe takes responsibility for Kurisu's well-being, showcasing his willingness to sacrifice himself. The destruction of Kurizu's paper prevents the time machine race and averts World War II. The series concludes with a sense of hope and closure. The lab members remain united despite the loss of Okabe, carrying on his legacy. Okabe's absence creates a void that is felt by the remaining characters. The introduction of new lab members suggests a continuation of Okabe's work. The series concludes with a sense of hope and closure, suggesting that Okabe's sacrifice ultimately saved humanity. Okabe's realization of his complicity in the past reveals a turning point in his character arc, shifting from self-absorbed scientist to a man accepting responsibility for his actions. A weight settles upon him. The truth, once veiled by self-deception, now pierces through like a shard of ice. He is not just an observer, he is a participant. His past choices echo with the consequences that now threaten to consume him. The organization's involvement with the US government introduces a new layer of complexity and danger to the narrative, raising the stakes for Okabe and his companions. A shadow falls upon their world. The lines blur between science and power as unseen forces manipulate events from the highest echelons. Their fight is no longer against isolated anomalies, it's a battle against an insidious conspiracy that threatens global stability. Kurizu's reluctance to meet Okabe highlights the emotional distance that has grown between them since their last interaction, hinting at a potential conflict. A chasm yawns between them, widening with every unspoken word. The warmth of shared purpose has faded, leaving behind a chilling uncertainty. Can they bridge this gulf before it consumes them both? Ferris' participation in the Raynet tournament and Kurizu's research both serve as catalysts for global expansion of the Future Gadget Lab, foreshadowing a shift from localized to international events. The world shrinks before them. A ripple effect spreads outward, carrying their inventions across borders and igniting a firestorm of change. From their humble beginnings, they are thrust into a maelstrom of possibilities. OKB's initial skepticism about the concept of parallel world lines is challenged by his dream memories, leading him to question the nature of reality and his own experiences. The fabric of his perception unravels. Dreams blur with waking life, and every certainty crumbles like dust. Is he losing his mind, or is there a deeper truth lurking just beyond his grasp? The introduction of characters like Christina and Julie Wood suggests a broader network of individuals connected to OKB's past and present, hinting at future collaborations or conflicts. A web of interconnected lives unfolds, revealing hidden threads that bind them together. Each encounter holds the potential for both alliance and betrayal as they navigate this treacherous labyrinth. The escalating tensions between OKB and his companions regarding sleeping arrangements foreshadow potential conflicts and anxieties within their close-knit group. Beneath the surface of camaraderie, cracks begin to appear. A seemingly trivial matter exposes simmering resentments and unspoken fears, threatening to unravel their fragile unity. Mocha's demand for chocolate reveals her dependence on OKB and his ability to provide for her basic needs, highlighting their unique bond. A craving for something simple exposes a deep vulnerability. Their connection transcends logic. It is a primal need for comfort and reassurance in the midst of chaos. The discovery that Kurisu is conducting crucial research and has invited OKB to join her signifies a renewed trust and collaboration between them. A bridge is rebuilt across the chasm that once separated them. Their shared purpose ignites a spark of hope, illuminating the path forward. The mention of the seventh philosophy and a Japanese-American war introduces a high-stakes geopolitical conflict that threatens global stability. A storm gathers on the horizon. Ideologies clash, nations tremble, and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. OKB's assertion of Desert Natched reveals his commitment to protecting those he cares about, showcasing his willingness to engage in dangerous situations. He draws a line in the sand, vowing to defend his comrades at all costs. A mantle of responsibility weighs heavily upon him, forging his resolve into an unyielding force. The symbolic gesture of OKB proclaiming, "Until this body is destroyed and my soul reaches Valhalla," reflects his unwavering determination and foreshadows a significant sacrifice. He embraces the mantle of destiny, prepared to give everything for those he holds dear. A solemn oath echoes through time, a testament to his courage and unwavering loyalty. The contrasting reactions of Mayuri and Kurisu to OKB's willingness to sacrifice himself reveal their differing perspectives and emotional depths. Their responses paint a poignant portrait of loss and longing. One clings to hope, while the other wrestles with the inevitability of pain. OKB's choice to relinquish his sleeping quarters and prioritize Hashida's well-being reveals a newfound maturity and selflessness. He puts the needs of others before his own, demonstrating a profound understanding of sacrifice and compassion. The scene ends with OKB's unresolved feelings towards Kurisu, hinting at an emotional journey yet to unfold. A silent question hangs heavy in the air, waiting for its answer. Their shared past echoes through the present, casting a long shadow over their uncertain future. Kurisu's response echoes through the silence, a symphony of shattered expectations and hidden longing. Her words are a doorway into a labyrinth of emotions, revealing the complex tapestry woven by their shared past across countless worlds. This is not just a confession, but a revelation, a glimpse into the heart of Kurisu's soul, exposing her vulnerabilities and illuminating her motivations like never before. OKB's voice cracks with raw emotion as his confession explodes into the air, shattering the fragile illusion of normalcy. He lays bare his heart, acknowledging the agonizing truth. He loves Kurisu. But this is no simple declaration. It is a battle cry against the cruel machinations of fate, a defiant stand against the relentless tide of time itself. The weight of OKB's reading Steiner ability presses down upon them, a spectral presence that binds their destinies together. With each recalled memory, the fabric of reality shifts and strains, revealing the intricate web of interconnected timelines. This is not just an ability, it is a burden, a curse, a window into the infinite possibilities and terrifying consequences that lie beyond. Across the chasm of time and space, OKB's love for Kurisu burns brighter than ever. Even as worlds crumble and realities fracture, his devotion remains an unwavering beacon, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. This is not merely a fleeting sentiment, it is a promise whispered across eternity, a vow forged in the fires of infinite possibility. Kirizu's question hangs heavy in the air, a fragile thread stretched taut between hope and despair. She yearns for understanding, but her words betray the deep-seated uncertainty that gnaws at her soul. The weight of Okabe's past actions presses down upon her, threatening to shatter the fragile bond they have forged. The stage shifts and Kirizu emerges from the shadows, her voice a symphony of longing and vulnerability. Her words are like shattered glass, reflecting the complexities of their relationship. This is not just a conversation, it is a reckoning, a confrontation with the ghosts of their shared past. Their dialogue crackles with unspoken tension, a battlefield where emotions clash and truths are concealed. Kirizu seeks solace, while Okabe grapples with the consequences of his actions. This is not a simple exchange, it is a dance on the precipice of despair, where every word holds the weight of their shattered dreams. Okabe's inner turmoil simmers beneath the surface, a maelstrom of conflicting emotions threatening to engulf him. His words are a fragile shield, masking the deep-seated pain and the agonizing weight of his love for Kirizu. This is not just a moment, it is a microcosm of his fractured soul. Through the swirling chaos of time and space, Okabe's love for Kirizu remains an unwavering constant. He vows to protect her, even if it means sacrificing his own sanity. This is not just a promise, it is a desperate plea, a lifeline thrown into the abyss of despair. Okabe's heart pounds with a mixture of hope and trepidation as he sets out on his perilous quest. His words are laced with determination, fueled by the burning desire to reach Kirizu and confess his love. This is not just a journey, it is a battle against time itself. Okabe's past haunts him, casting a long shadow over his present actions. His words reveal the profound impact of their shared experiences, exposing his vulnerabilities and highlighting the chasm that separates them. This is not just a conversation, it is a painful reminder of the fragility of trust and the scars left by betrayal. As the final notes of the song fade away, Okabe's internal monologue echoes with a profound sense of hope and anticipation. He stands at the crossroads of time, ready to embrace the unknown future with unwavering determination. This is not just an ending, it is a new beginning. The relentless churn of time binds Okabe to his unending journey, trapped within the suffocating confines of a perpetual loop. Yet, even in this desolate wasteland of lost hopes and shattered dreams, he clings to the faint glimmer of possibility, driven by an unyielding desire to break free from the chains of destiny. Okabe's voice trembles with the weight of his experiences, revealing the profound emotional toll exacted by his relentless pursuit. His words paint a poignant portrait of isolation and longing, highlighting the human need for connection amidst the overwhelming chaos of existence. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay awesome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content.